What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Tough loss last night for the Preds, plain and simple. And it's really the questions you didn't want to answer, you wanted to put off answering until after the playoffs, now come to the forefront. It's a team that obviously it's not like 2007 when they got knocked out. Those questions whether or not they'd stay in Tennessee, but I mean, come on. Suter can walk July 1st. Weber's restricted July 1st. Radulov is probably going back to the KHL. That suspended him for game 3 and 4. What did that? And you got to look at yourself and say, well, Rene's locked up. So, all right, you got him. You need stability. I got a cold, so my language went off. You need stability between the pipes. You got that. What's the chances Suter staying? I had him at 60% staying in Nashville. I'd say now down 45. I thought going to the conference finals would probably move it up to 70. Now it's back down. You need him to stay in order to convince Weber to stay. I don't know the situation. I honestly could not tell you what the situation with Radulov is. Is he going to the KHL? Does he want to play for another team in the NHL? Could they possibly move him and get something back? I don't think so. He obviously proved to be a cancer in the locker room, and I'm not going to say bringing him on is what did the season in, but they could have done without him. But I mean, there's so many questions now. I mean, Gill's a free agent, probably going to retire. Do you go next? Do you bring up a lot of young guys next year? Do you give Blum another shot to make the team? Ellis a chance to stick for the whole 82 games? Where do Austin Watson and guys like that fit in? Taylor Beck for next year. So many questions and not enough answers. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what that team's going to look like next year. Your onus has to be on re-signing Suter. That's how you're going to get Weber to stay. Now, if Radulov wants to stay, do you keep him? What do you do? I mean, like I said, he wasn't what did the season end. Obviously, I don't think his antics fucking helped the team, but if he wants to stay, his talent's there. He can be an 85-point guy in the NHL. I don't think anyone will deny that. But do you put up with the BS? What? I don't know what you do. I really have no idea what you do with Radulov. Suter, everything got to be on keeping him. What does he want? What can we do for it? Is it time to spend to the cap? Yes, it is. I think now that you've got the talent there, you can draw fans in. You need to keep. You had success here. The year was successful. I understand the goal was to win the Stanley Cup, but you had a successful year. You finished 4th in the Western Conference. I think 5th overall in the NHL. You did great. It's just now a matter of what do we do now? And I think, like I said, it's going to be a long offseason. No first-round pick this year. Is Gostad going to want to come back? Will he want to go back to Buffalo? What's he going to do? What about Kostitsin? Obviously him and Radulov partying too late in Glendale. What's that going to be like? I mean, there's just so many questions that Poyle has to answer, and I think obviously he's done this before. So if there's any GM in the NHL that can handle all this offseason turmoil, it's going to be Poyle. And like I said, it's not like 2007 when there's a threat they're going to leave Nashville. They're firmly entrenched in the local area. Excuse me. They've got what it takes to stay. It's just now a matter of building a quality cup contending team on a consistent basis, on a team that can compete every year. So we'll see how it shakes up. I'm hoping that everyone stays and they can start again next year and win the Stanley Cup. We'll see what happens. That's all I got for this episode of the Power Play with CJ on where Nashville goes from here, following their tough loss in the second round of the Phoenix Coyotes. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.